Alright, I locked my keys in my car, but as you can see I'm back in it. Luckily there was a hardware store not too far from here, and they gave me a wire. So I'll show it later. So I'm gonna start out by showing the cop unlocking my door back when I was in Hiram, and they said the dog alerted on drugs in my car. I'm gonna show the clip where they broke in. It's not very good, it's fuzzy, but you get an idea that they came in through this back corner here. This back corner. Go ahead, yes, please.
You give me permission to open your vehicle?
Yes, go ahead. My key is in there then?
I don't know, we're gonna find out. I don't see it, just...
Really? No, I don't recall doing that. That's just, I just have to, without being able to see, and it's going to be difficult because I have those foil things up, so it's going to be difficult to see.
So then just keep the light out then? So you use those to sleep in it?
Oh yeah, it's for light, yeah, in a lot of ways.
Darken it down.
Yeah, that'll make it look more suspicious. Yeah.
So you're from Washington or? No?
Well, I mean, I travel. So this morning, the cop shop's not far from here where I'm at. So I walked over there, and the cops don't provide that lock service for if you lock your key in the car. They said call a keysmith. I didn't bother calling them. I went right to YouTube to learn how to do it, and I'll show you how coming up next. All right, so I locked my keys in my car. It doesn't happen too often, and I think part of the reason that happened was because I had this tissue. All right, it's in my key pocket, in my right pocket, and I always feel, and it's like, I think I felt the tissue in a way that felt like it was my keys without thinking about it, and I just assumed I had my keys. Right, you know, short of getting a hanger, I don't know where I would find one. Maybe a dry cleaner. I'm gonna take a look at this hardware store and see what they got inside. Right, so the hardware guy gave me this 5 foot of wire. He just gave it to me because he had a lot of questions about about AAA and talking to the police and if I have a job, and I answered him all honestly, and he's like, "Oh, I see, you're one of them." He didn't say that, but I'm gonna use this. He said also they can sell a spare key. I told him my make and model, and he's like, "Yeah, they have that key they can make a spare of." I'd be interested in keeping one and leaving it in my bag. A spare key would cost $3 to $4, so I was quoted. Alright, so I'm thinking that this little tear in the weather stripping is because of what the cop did. Yeah, it's a little beat up right here and here. So he entered through here to unlock my car. Alright, so it took this about 5 feet long. I had the string in through this way, and then just I had a hook on the end, and it seemed like I pulled. Well, it was very sensitive. It didn't take much effort to have to pull on this, and that unlocked the door. So that's it. Keys were sitting right here like usual. I gotta admit that I did not close the door all the way, so it was on the second latch that was keeping it locked. So I would have had to pry this open.